So here's my question for you. What do you
Yes.
think? Do you think what we watch on TV, movies, whatever, does that affect how we behave?
1,001%.
Really?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I was affected by media, music back in my day, and like in the 80s. And what young girl...
What did you watch? I mean, okay, like what? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, if it was TV, I was watching The Wonder Years, The Cosby Show, whatever. What else?
But what do you mean?
Family Matters, all those shows.
How did it affect you?
Well, because at the end of the day, there was a family core unit, and I had that. In my family, I had a father and a mother, and we spoke about things, and we had dinner. And if it was music, it was Madonna. And what young girl at that time didn't want to be Madonna? As far as fashion, you know, she wore the lace, she wore the headbands, so the bracelets, all of that. Of course, I was inspired, but for good reasons. I didn't want to go do.
So you're no
bad
longer
things.
inspired by Madonna?
No.
Good. Yeah, okay. I have no doubt that it affects the way we behave.
Weren't you affected by it?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when you're a teenager, you're affected more than you are now. I mean, why do they not have smoking in movies and on TV? Why? Because they know if you see people doing it, you will want to do it. It's just the way it goes.
No,
right?
I agree. And especially with social media, there's so many ways and outlets that kids can get information that we didn't have. We just had the TV, or you went outside and you actually played a game with your friends,
right,
and you communicated differently. So because kids have so many access to things that parents don't always have the opportunity to say, no, don't watch that, don't do this.
Actually, there was one show I watched that I know it affected me. It was, nobody will know this unless they're like exactly my age. It was a show called James at 15. Huge show. Every, 13, 14, 15-year-old watched this show. Lance Kerwin was great. I watched it every week. And when he turned 16, I'll never forget this. I was like this very straight-A student, never was even thinking about doing the wrong thing. But he, on his 16th birthday, lost his virginity. And suddenly you think, oh,
that's
I guess I should be thinking about that.
Yeah, you know what?
Suddenly
As I'm sitting here, I'm even thinking about 90210. When that first show came out, they dealt with, Tori Spelling, her character was a virgin. And that was big. And you see her go through her whole high school, losing her virginity, not losing her virginity. That's great.
It affects you.
Because that word doesn't even exist. Like, no one even speaks about saving their virginity on TV anymore.
Right.
And it was
except for us.
Except for us.
We're talking about it right now.
We love the Lord. We love the Lord.
Talking about it right now.
And
yeah,
so
it's important. It's important.
I agree.
Okay. Well,
I wish we had that.